Good afternoon, YouTube. What's going on? It's your friendly neighborhood Mesa back at it with some Destiny. So Activision kindly flew me out to Bungie Studios, and I got to play the entire Rise of Iron story, campaign, and a host of other things. So we have a number of things to talk about, and I don't have to give you any warnings whatsoever because I am not sharing with you any cutscenes, any plot points, anything you guys are going to experience, and I think you're going to love it when it comes September 20th. Gameplay in the background is another run of the Wretched. This is the third time I posted this on the channel. Well, actually, this time it's on my own character. When I went to Bungie, they actually imported my character, so I'm using my beloved Warlock here and all my weapons, and I still can't snipe. Oop, I had to get a headshot there. Anyway, let's talk about the story. So now, these are all my opinions and how I feel about it, okay? And I want to know what your expectations are of Rise of Iron in the comment section, okay? So, first off, people need to understand that, okay, there are 5 campaign story missions in Rise of Iron, but that's where your journey begins, okay? There's a lot to experience afterwards. It's setting the tone. You can kind of compare it a little bit to The Taken King. I mean, we all blew through the story in The Taken King rather quickly, but that's where the grind began, and that's where a lot of other activities then start right after you finish the story. Now, I really enjoyed this story. It was way more emotional without giving you any plot points here. And I know I'm going to sound like a fanboy here, but it's the truth. I feel like Bungie has made strides in terms of storytelling when they went from vanilla Destiny to the Dark Below, then to the House of Wolves, then to the Taken King, and then now with Rise of Iron. It keeps getting better in my opinion. So let's backtrack a little bit. When we think about the previous expansions, the Dark Beyond, Crota, he was a god, simple concept. We went down, we had to slay him, okay? House of Wolves, the Fallen betrayed the Queen. We had to go in there and chase them all down, stalk them, and finish them and kill them all. Then when we arrive at the Taken King, I still remember logging in and hearing that music, and you guys are hearing the Rise of Iron music now, and hearing that music and just knowing, wow, something really bad has come to the solar system to kill us all. But of course, we're going to kill Oryx. Simple concept, Oryx came to avenge his son. However, Rise of Iron, its story, its activities that you're going to do after, sets a completely different tone than any expansion that we've ever had before. Because with Rise of Iron, it's not just about the new threat that we need to face and the new threat that we just need to kill everything and, okay, everything's all good. No, it's a lot deeper. You know, it's about honor, bravery, courage, heroism, self-sacrifice, memory of the Iron Lords who gave their lives for us and the city. Now, without giving any spoilers or plot points away or anything, okay, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that the story was beautiful. It was a bit sad. And let's just say, if you think you've seen cutscenes in Destiny, you have not seen anything yet. Because when you're finished with the campaign, you're ready to get some stuff done. Okay, I'm just gonna say stuff. You're ready to get some stuff done. You know, one of the things that attracts me to Destiny so much, and I've said this a number of times, Jason Jones, one of the founders of Bungie, he mentioned this in one of the interviews they did with, I believe it was PlayStation Access. When he was growing up and you were a Star Wars fan, of course, I'm a huge Star Wars fan, when you watch the movies, when you listen to the music, when you heard the sounds, you wanted to be in there. You wanted to be a part of it. I feel like Destiny completely has captured that experience, and that's why so many people are addicted to this darn game, okay? When I log in and I hear that music, every destination has its own vibe and music. Like every enemy has a certain sound to it that's very familiar. You get familiar with these things. I think that's one of the main things that really gets people roped into the game, besides the fact that it's great gameplay, it's fun, it's beautiful looking, but the vibe, and for me, I'm all about vibe, and this game definitely has a vibe that just, it makes me feel like I'm in it. When I log in and I hear that opening music, and we're hearing the Rise of Iron music now, and you can tell it's a little bit of a somber kind of music. It's in a minor key, of course. Remember, guys, I'm a musician, so I can I know a little bit about it. So overall, it's not just the fact that the Fallen are in the Plague Lands. It was sealed off for just ages, and now they're just wreaking havoc, infusing Siva into themselves, and basically trying to cause chaos. It's more about not only facing the threat, but remembering our past, honoring the past, paying homage to the Iron Lords, and ourselves becoming an Iron Lord ourselves. Another thing to keep in mind, guys, this is all new content. This expansion is new content. You haven't seen the Plague Lands yet. I know when the Winter Cosmodrome tour rolled around, everyone was saying, oh great, they're just reskinning the Cosmodrome. Guys, you haven't seen anything yet, and I'm not saying anything just yet. But I will say that the Devil Splicers, the Fallen Splicers, they are different, okay? It's not just a reskin. I know everyone was complaining about the Taken King. It's just reskins of old enemies. They're completely different, okay? And I'm not going to go any more in depth than that, but they're definitely different in what they do, what they sound like, what they... Well, you know, I'm just going to stop right there. However, I will leave you with this. The end of the story, the end of the campaign, it's very moving, and your mind will be blown. I'll just leave it at that. I'd love to tell you more, but no, September 20th, you guys can experience, and I'll be streaming it right here on YouTube, so you guys get to experience it with me. Yeah, the schedule's going to be Tuesday, I'm going to do my Warlock. Wednesday, I'll do my Huntress. On Thursday, I will do my Titan. Then Friday, it's Raid Day, but the Warlock's going to be the one that I'm going to be trying to just milk packages as much as I can from whatever faction that has the best gear or best weapons, I think, so far. But then again, hey, we get to choose now every package. Do I want armor? Do I want weapons? Thanks, Christopher Barrett. And when he tweeted that picture out, we were all really, really happy. So make sure you subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, I'll be covering Rise of Iron in depth, and make sure you check out my last 2 videos. I posted the first story mission without any cutscenes, don't worry, and then also the new Sepiks Perfected strike. So anyway, guys, it's a really fun time. Make sure you subscribe if you're not a subscriber. Drop a like at this video only if you see fit. Follow me on the Twitter at Mesa. Check out my stream, usually on YouTube, sometimes on Twitch, and that's it. I'm out of here like Vladimir, but I'm gonna let the strike roll out so you can see we decimate this fallen splicer because he plucked out this poor ogre's eye. That ogre, I don't know. If you haven't seen the strike, here comes the ending.
Still getting strong SIVA readings. There must be another node.
That stands between the Splicer's High Priest and whatever mad science he's cooking up down there. And this.
That did it. No idea what those nodes were protecting, but the barrier's down. This doesn't look good.
Did you find the High Priest?
Not exactly. Makes you wonder what they're willing to do to us.
Sounds like you're about to find out. Eyes up, Guardian.
What a mess. The High Priest wasn't looking to build a hive slave army. He was just removing their body parts to be joined with SIVA.
Bioengineering's become the Splicer's main MO. We're lucky to have dropped their High Priest before he can perfect any of this madness, but it's gotta make you wonder.